If you think this is just another news headline, you're wrong. Iran's missile strike on U.S. forces might be the spark that sets the entire region on fire. One wrong move, one miscalculation. That's all it takes now for the Middle East to explode into a full-blown war. And it may have already started. Missiles have been fired. U.S. bases are under attack. What happens next could drag the entire Middle East into war. Missiles lit up the night sky. Explosions echoed across U.S. military bases. Sirens screamed. And for the first time in years, Iran directly targeted American forces. The world is holding its breath because this might be the moment everything changes. On June 23, 2025, Iran launched a surprise missile strike on two major U.S. military installations, Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar and Ain al-Assad in Iraq. Iranian media called it Operation Herald of Victory. But for the thousands of U.S. troops stationed there, it was a wake-up call and a warning. Footage from Doha shows streaks of light in the sky, explosions in the distance, civilians hiding indoors. Airspace over Qatar was shut down immediately. The U.S. Embassy told Americans, shelter in place. Do not travel. This wasn't a drill. This was real. Why now? Just days ago, the United States bombed Iran's most sensitive nuclear facilities, sites deep underground in Natanz, Fordow, and Isfahan. It was a message. You will not build a bomb. Iran's response, you will not strike us without consequence. And so, Tehran struck back. Directly, publicly, proudly. This wasn't through proxies. This wasn't sabotage. This was a sovereign state, launching missiles at American military targets. At Al Udeid, home to over 10,000 American troops and critical U.S. air assets. Explosions were heard near fuel depots. At Ain al-Assad, already hit in 2020 by Iran, missile fragments landed inside the perimeter. Damage assessments are still ongoing. But make no mistake, even without casualties, the message was sent. Iran can strike. Iran will strike. And it's no longer hiding behind allies or deniability. The mask is off. This changes the game. Oil prices are already surging. Airlines are rerouting. Embassies are going into lockdown. And behind the scenes, militaries from Israel, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Turkey are preparing for what could come next. The region is on edge. So is the world. For Washington, the dilemma is brutal. Do they strike back and risk all-out war? Or do they hold fire and appear weak to Iran, China, and Russia? There is no safe option. Only consequences. Inside the Pentagon, war rooms are active. Satellites are tracking launch platforms. Air defense systems across the Gulf are on high alert. And somewhere, right now, an American president is deciding how far to go. The last time Iran attacked a U.S. base this directly was 2020. Back then, no one died. This time, we may not be so lucky. And if another missile falls, if a single American soldier is killed, you can expect a response that shakes the entire region. We're entering a moment where diplomacy becomes a whisper, and firepower does the talking. The danger isn't just Iran. It's the chain reaction that could follow. Israel, Hezbollah, Yemen, even China and Russia watching closely. Iran has crossed a line. And now, the world waits to see if the United States crosses it back. Will this end in retaliation? A tit-for-tat exchange? Or something far more catastrophic? For now, the facts remain. Iran fired real missiles on real American targets in a region stacked with weapons, rivalries, and nuclear tension. And they've promised. This is just the beginning. If there's one thing history teaches us, it's that wars don't always start with declarations. Sometimes, they start with a single missile, then another, then a response, until the whole world is pulled in. The next 48 hours could change everything. The global order, the oil markets, the balance of power. This isn't a headline. It's a turning point, and you are living through it. Stay alert, stay informed. And if you want the real updates, not the filtered ones, subscribe now. Combat Insight Alpha, because the next move could be the one no one comes back from.